talking about 2021 today because it is, what's the date? December 28th, 2021, and we're closing out the year.
2022 is right around the corner. That's insane.
That's so insane.
I mean...
Time is like flying by.
Yeah, so basically we wanted to use this video as a little recap of our year.
A lot happened this year.
Yeah, what we accomplished, what we didn't accomplish, what we look forward to doing next year better, or doing at all. And I thought it'd be fun, so we can look back throughout the years. Maybe we do this once a year, and
oh, you thought it'd be fun?
It was your idea.
It was my idea.
Correct. Finally,
because I felt like it was a big year. Oh, now my knee isn't comfy. Because it's been a big year for us, and a lot has happened. So I was like, we should document this.
Yeah, I mean, when you said the idea, I said, great idea. So okay, I was on board right away. A lot of the times, I know it seems like we just have so much content, we have great ideas all the time, but we don't. There's a lot of no's on my end. Yeah. And Alyssa's like, why don't we jump in front of cars? I'm like, that's terrible.
That's no. Okay, anyways. Okay, so should we, I'm trying to think, I was going to say should we start at the beginning, like kind of like January, February, but I truly don't even remember those months that well.
Yeah, I don't either, I'm going to be honest. So this recap would have gone better if we would have tried a little harder. Maybe if we look back through pictures, we might get a little refresher.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Would that be a good idea?
Yeah.
Let's quickly look.
But I take more photos.
You do.
My phone is in here.
Your phone is in here. December, okay. December, September, May, April. Nice. I like that iPhone has the dates. That's cool. All right, so let's take a look.
Oh, look at how sunny it was.
Wow. Okay, so this is the new year.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we had a new baby. Okay.
Not our baby.
Not our baby. We were...
Little baby nephew.
That's Sammy. Wow. Okay, so we were doing a lot of Sammy time.
Oh yeah, a lot of
hikes.
hiking.
We did do a lot of hikes. Shout out to my brother-in-law and sister-in-law.
Yeah, a lot of hiking.
Newborn. Wow.
Going outside a lot.
Because
the weather was actually so nice. And that was, when was this? January 17th.
January, wow.
2 more weeks.
We're almost there, guys.
I hate the rain and cold. Like, I literally was talking to the sun this morning, and because it finally was out, and I was begging it not to leave. That's how desperate I am.
Look at my hair.
You're right.
Like, we weren't getting haircuts in quarantine, so
Very
like
funny.
my hair
that?
was out of control.
That's soccer player?
Only the greatest Mexican goalie second greatest Mexican goalie in history. So, right before May, I remember doing my one-on-one with my manager, and I was 100%, like she said, 100% you have 2 promotions in December, because our company does their promotions in December. So I was hitting numbers to basically be one of the, higher ups in my department. So I was just waiting for December. Like, if I would have stayed consistent, it was mine, and that's...
It was, like, easy for him.
Yeah, naturally, I mean, it's software and tech and stuff, so for me, I was like, money. Easy money.
Which does not come natural to me. Hence why I think of all the video ideas. I'm the creative one.
Well, speaking of creative, Twitch was blowing up too. I remember my birthday stream.
Okay, yeah, we forgot to say that.
Yeah, so in April, obviously the calendar goes April, May. So in April, my birthday, April 30th, send me a present if you didn't this year. April 30th, I had my birthday stream on Twitch where I streamed for, it's probably like, what felt like 6-8 hours, right? I had the day off.
So that's what we were also doing. He started, I don't know exactly when you started streaming, but we basically made that a priority. Like, it felt like we were working so much because he would be, working sometimes 9-hour days. There was a lot of like overtime during that time because of year end. And then after that, he would, and sometimes I would do overtime. And then after that, he would stream because he was trying to do that and really enjoyed it. And ideally, that would be awesome for him to do full time because he actually loves it and has a passion for it. So we were like, okay, let's just commit to this. There's still not a ton going on in the world. Like, we're home a lot. This is a good time to do it. So he did it, and he was loving it.
And the community was booming. Like my community, we were
everyone was
growing.
so
Yeah, I
sweet.
mean,
You met so many people.
Yeah, I had my boys from France, one of my best friends from Australia, one of my best friends from up north. I mean, we just had such a solid group, and I mean, we were all, it was just popping off. And then May happens.
Yeah. And so yeah, like beginning May, Alan got in a car accident.
May 11th, yeah. I was driving home from work, and I was just sitting in traffic when a guy hits me, probably going like 40 or 50.
Yeah.
Just rear ends me. I saw him coming, and I felt like I had an hour to make a decision on what to do, but really, I probably had like a split second. But it's one of those like moments where everyone's like, oh, like I feel like, I had so much time. You know what I mean? Like
right.
you kind of, and
it's
it
so
felt,
weird
yeah,
how
like
your mind,
I ran through like a billion. I was like, okay, what should I do? Billion situations. I was like, do I jump out of the car? Is that like, I was like, what do I? Yeah, I know. I was like, I really only had time to kind of brace. So so I got rear-ended by a guy who was texting and driving. So don't text and drive. Well.
What else would he be doing?
There's no way he didn't see all of us stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way. He was like speeding up into me. You know what I mean?
Right. But either way, I'm very grateful you walked away from it, and you're, pretty, at least you could walk away from it. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we took him to the hospital and got checked and everything. But yeah, of course, it's like scary. Always being in a car accident is scary.
Yeah.
But he had, still does have neck pain, shoulder pain.
Yep.
We kind of didn't find out what was going on until literally last week, figured out why he's still having this pain. So it's been a long, however
process,
long that is,
yeah,
7 months.
7 months
of
going
being
on.
like, what's going on? Is it just like still consequences of whiplash? Is he going to ever just get better one day and it just goes away? So we finally last week just got some answers, and after a couple MRIs, and he is most likely going to need surgery on his shoulder because he has a torn labium. Is that what it's called?
Labrium?
I don't know. You medical people would know. I always mess up the name.
Yeah, basically it's like the muscle that holds that whole shoulder together.
Right,
it's completely
not
torn.
the rotator cuff.
Right. That similar muscle group, but
like that. We don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I guess because I braced so hard and the impact pushed me forward, like that's like the, I don't know.
Tear.
Yeah. I don't know. But basically it's like, you kind of you kind of thinking of the year in review. And although, obviously I missed out on the promotions because we're in December now and I'm still not working. I had to stop streaming because I couldn't look at a computer for more than, well, it's not that I couldn't look at a computer, I couldn't sit at a computer for more than like 30 minutes. So, the community died down, the buzz around me died down, my promotions died down, obviously. Right. But you just made a comment, like I was going to say my year was kind of like, like a lot of people's year, you're in quarantine again, COVID, you can't do much, kind of depressing, but when you made the comment of, lucky to walk away from it, like it does paint it in a different light just because, a lot of people have probably lost people this year, so.
Yeah,
thinking definitely. Of it, I'm grateful that I was able to walk out on my own 2 feet. With just some scratches and bruises and.
Yeah, and I was gonna say too, it's good that we actually have answers now. Shoulder surgery obviously isn't gonna be the best thing ever, but it's also not the worst thing.
Yeah.
Physical therapy is gonna be long in a few months, but at least it's better than what it could have been. So we were very grateful that he was fine, and even though we're still dealing with it and it's a hassle, at least, like I said, you walked away from it.
Yeah.
So then, basically like May, June, July, even August, through August.
Physical therapy.
A lot, a lot of doctor's appointments, a lot of physical therapy. And then in August, or before this, but I was having horrible like wrist pain and even like up into my arms. So I was dealing with that for like months and months and months. Finally it hit me one day, okay, I'm like just constantly in excruciating pain. I need to tell my work. So basically they sent me to the doctors immediately, and I pretty much got like strong restrictions from my doctor right away. Stopped working. So yeah, it's been a lot medically this year.
Yeah.
And so then I started with a lot of physical therapy, tried acupuncture, a lot of appointments this year.
Yeah, which is kind of comical. Well, I think it's funny that a lot of people are dealing with like COVID and stuff like medically, and for us it's been more like just injury related. Like we've avoided COVID.
Praise the Lord, knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on.
We've been careful, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely obviously going around, and
yeah, I mean, very much an injury-prone 2021. So hopefully we round the corner next year.
Yeah, round the corner.
Obviously after the surgery and the 6 months of rehab for me, but but yeah, I mean, I'm grateful. I'm grateful that we have our health. A lot of our family members are healthy, and some got COVID, but
yeah, everyone's doing well. And
doing well.
Obviously everything going on in the world itself puts things in perspective, but then when you have all this going on, it definitely, I think this year it put a lot of things into perspective for us. Like, okay, what do we really want in life? What does our future look like? Do we want to stay around here? Do we want to move? Do we want to travel? All these different things. And I feel like, obviously, which no surprise here, but the common denominator is like family for us. We are close with our family. We want to be around family and spend time with them. It's just, you really, like I said, put into perspective like what is the most important, and that's definitely family for us. And just being creative, like even with this outlet, just trying new things. We tried like a dance class the other day. We obviously tried, which I really wanted to take a video out on trying to dance, but he wouldn't let me.
I have the video
to convince him.
This one doing it, so
okay,
you guys might see it.
You guys
right there.
I don't think so. But maybe if I get enough comments with Alan doing the dance, I'll record him doing the dance.
Yeah, there's no shot.
Anyways, and
Could be
the
a
pottery
billion
class.
comments. Not doing it.
But just trying different things. I think we got out of our comfort zone a lot this year. Yeah. Which is good. And we're kind of like, all right, well, we can handle things a lot more now.
Yeah. And I feel
a
like
lot better.
I know everybody says this and it's so cliche, but I think 2022 for sure, like we're putting our health, not just physically but mental health first.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's been kind of, for everybody, we've heard a lot of people, and we have a lot of friends and family members who are just going through it, even us, like there's darker days, right? Not like, in a bad way or anything like that, but rainy season, we can't go out, quarantine, everyone's scared again for their lives. Like it's just like, it could be heavy, and it can weigh heavy on people. So
right.
Even 2022, obviously we're still being careful, but just maybe a more active physically and mentally, and just eating right and trying to just better ourselves, and actually making it last, like not just saying we're gonna do it, like those memes that the people at the gym on January 1st, that's why I started before. So I'm before
started
the
last
memes.
week.
Yeah, whatever. Just going strong.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, if I had to wrap up our year in one word or phrase,
interesting.
I would say
I thought you were going somewhere.
Fun shit show.
Fun shit show.
Yeah.
I like that.
Because we did have, we had our fun. We planned a wedding in 3 months.
Oh my gosh.
Went to Mexico.
Yeah, wait, we need to talk about our wedding.
Yeah, we're so good. See,
Duh.
I told you that's why we needed a timeline.
Yeah, we needed to write something down. We're like, okay, let's go talk.
Yeah, we're just like, let's swing it.
Okay. We got married. Okay, so that's what we forgot. That's what I was going to say. Okay, so August, I was going to say, physical therapy through August. Yeah. And then we got married in August.
We got
August
married,
28th.
That's right. End of August, we planned a wedding. It was like a shotgun wedding, except for...
I'm sure it felt like that. But we got engaged January 5th.
2020?
2019.
No way.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
2019.
Yeah.
So the
I
plan
always just thought it
was
was-
always to get married in May. So my mom is like, oh, 5 months, you can do it. Let's just have like 5-month engagement, easy. Let's get married in May of 2019.
Wow, I can't believe that.
I know. And I told her, I was like, oh my gosh, no, don't want to have I want to have time to plan it. Little did I know, obviously COVID was going to happen. But, so I was like, no, I want time to plan it and to just, I didn't even really want to plan it yet. So I wanted time to be engaged first before planning a wedding. So I was like, no, we'll get married like May of next year. It'll be like a year and a half. And in my head, I'm like, that is the longest engagement ever.
No way, you wanted that.
No,
you said
I was like, oh, does that feel too long though? Like, it feels so long. Obviously, it was much longer than that.
Yeah.
But, so we had it planned for May of 2020. Obviously, you guys know what happened. We postponed. We thought maybe like May 2021. But then we decided not to again. It was basically going to be, we waited so long to just like still have the like restrictions that we didn't really want. And we just felt like at that point it was kind of silly. We had waited so long, why not just wait a little bit longer?
Right.
Because
restrictions like with the CDC and COVID and the cities
like
that
family
we were
not
going to
being
get
able
married
to
in.
make it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
People not being able to
Basically
fly out.
just people not being able to make it to the wedding. That was what we wanted to, be able to celebrate with the people we love. Okay, so then, when was it? Like June? I honestly think it was June. Maybe it was Late May. But I think it was June.
I want to say it was early June.
I don't know. Maybe. But either way, we basically, I don't know. I think my sister came home from the doctors one day, something, and she was like, hey, I think we're, going to be pretty safe these next few months. It's like summer. I don't know. They say that makes a difference. Maybe because it's not like flu season, whatever. Anyways, like, I think numbers are going to be going down for COVID these next few months. Maybe you should just, like, plan your wedding. I was like, really? So we literally basically decided, I reached out to, who was it? The DJ and the videographer, who was my friend, and I was like, do you have any days? Like, I know this is like a long shot, whatever, but we really want it to happen, else it's not going to happen for a long time.
Yeah, it's going to be a while.
Yeah, and it had already been, like I said.
Basically, what we heard was, basically all of 2021, they were booked. Mm-hmm. Like, I think there was maybe 1 or 2 days.
Right. And so my friend said, I think she had like a day in, I think it was like the end of July. And I was like, that's like too soon. I don't think I could do 2 months. But basically, anyways, okay. So basically in May, we found a venue that we really liked. And so we kind of reached out to them about, I think maybe 2022. There's no way we would have waited that long. Maybe
no.
We
No. I asked, are there any days available?
Yeah.
Like, do you have any Saturdays available for this year? And they said they only had one.
Yeah.
August 28th. 2021. And I said, put us down. I'm not leaving this office until we have this in the bag. Like, this is the day. We're doing it. Everyone else jump on board because it's happening.
Right. And I reached out to our photographer, the DJ, and it literally happened to work out perfectly.
For everybody, which is wild.
It was insane.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, like, let's do it. Yeah, 3 months, we got this. Mm-hmm. And so basically, we were just like, all right, like, even with everything going on, like physical therapy, like all that stuff, we're like, whatever, we're just gonna do it. So it was still like such a fun time. I think that's why we said, like, it was still a good year, even though all this shit was going on.
Yeah.
It was still such a good year and so fun. So we obviously started planning the wedding right away. And we kind of just had to like get down to it right away. I keep telling my friend who's planning a wedding right now, and she's like, I don't know how you're doing it, but she had a long engagement where she knew exactly when she wanted to get married. Not like long, but like a good amount of time, a normal amount, rather than 3 months. but where she's, can take her time. And I told her, I was like, that's why it's difficult, because you have options. Like, it's easier if you don't have any options. We were like, we know the venue, we know the photographer, we know the DJ. I got my dress. Like, I don't know. That was really simple for me.
Yeah.
I was like not the traditional bride. I feel like got mine online, like very different.
Mm-hmm.
What was the face?
I didn't make a face.
What?
I didn't make a face. Go on.
What was the face?
I didn't make a face.
No, you're lying.
I'm not.
Anyways. Okay. But yeah, so we didn't have a ton of options. Not options in a bad way, but we just
didn't have a lot of time.
Yeah, we didn't have a lot of time, and
to
we just
be
had
picky,
to be decisive.
to reach out to a billion vendors. It's like, hey, you available? Let's do it.
Yeah,
let's have a party. Let's have fun.
Right. We couldn't second guess anything, which is not like my nature.
Invitations, like there's even people that we couldn't invite that we wanted to. That it's just the time, the are you vaccinated, are you not? This and like it was just like there's so much that went into it that we kind of just had to like just go bang bang. Like there was certain city restrictions that I don't know. It was complicated, but we didn't have a lot of time to think, so we're like, let's just go.
Yeah, so that kind of did make it easier, because you couldn't really harp on it. Like, even looking back, I was like, I can't even think of the decisions I made now because it was so fast. So I do think that kind of helped, though. And so, yeah, we were like, all right, let's do this. Powered through it, got decorations, got what we needed to. Had a bachelor and bachelorette party, which was so fun too. I went down to.
That was this year.
I know. I went down to San Diego. Maybe I'll post some photos. Here.
I don't think that's how it works.
Really?
Because I do the edits, so it'd be right there.
How does it do?
And we went to, where did I go? Arizona?
Arizona,
that's right.
I honestly feel like you didn't even take any photos. You took like a video of the Airbnb because you sent it to me. It was really cute. Oh, you guys did take a photo. Did you take a group photo? I remember you had one photo with your friend.
Yeah, that was fun.
Okay, we'll add that there. We can find it.
Over here again. And in between us? No. See, I'm the editor right there. But yeah, I mean, obviously, like, in the overview of the year, I mean, yeah, the bachelor parties, the wedding, the honeymoon.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so for the honeymoon, do you want to talk about it?
No, go ahead.
I'm like, just talking about
Chatty Cathy.
I know, I love
I'm just sitting here like,
this
maybe
is us 24/7.
I'll just edit myself out, honestly. Just, here.
This is...
It's like she's just sitting. Welcome to Alyssa's YouTube channel. Why are you always so nervous?
She's nervous?
Like, she's always like, oh my gosh. And then now she's just spewing.
This is us always, though. Like, I'm always talking a million miles a minute, and he's like, yeah.
See, I conserve my energy. I'm kind of like a bear, right? Bear, like hibernation.
Bear?
I hibernate for like parties, actual parties. So like between us, you talk so much, but then as soon as I release into the wild and we go to a party or something,
maybe you're not.
My family knows it's just party animal.
Yeah, it's party animal for sure.
Or the stream, I bring the hype for the streams too. Twitch.tv/ItalianPanda.
I hear him in the other room streaming. I'm like, who is this guy? He's like has all this energy, but with me, he's like, hi, like so calm.
Well, you know how it is. People in relationships. Comment down below. Oh, you got your nails done? Wonderful. Oh.
I never get my nails done. What are you talking about?
You woke up and there's a dent in your hair? That's crazy.
You're talking about my mom now.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you just hear some conversations. I'm like, awesome, And
I also do have all sisters.
They're all sisters. They talk so much. I'm like, dude.
He's like, okay, I'm gonna go on my phone.
Don't care.
Anyhow.
Love you. Yeah. So okay. So
we're getting
I'll
off
talk.
Subject.
We went to a little city outside of Cancun. It's like 10 minutes south, which every time everyone's like, oh my gosh, it was beautiful. Where'd you guys go? I'm like, I don't know what it's called. But it was beautiful. Yes. See, this is why I don't story tell. She's just bored out of her mind.
I'm sorry.
Gosh.
It was beautiful.
Be ashamed if someone edits something in your mouth when you're young.
Okay,
so yeah, so we went to a city 10 minutes south of Cancun to an all-inclusive adult-only resort, which I mean, that's kind of the vibe we were going for, you know, just other couples on either honeymoons, which we met, or wedding anniversaries or vacations. And no kids, really. I mean,
That sounds so bad.
Whatever.
We're always with kids.
Yeah.
And we're just like, oh, knowing
we love
myself,
them. Yeah,
if there
we love
was like
them.
kids, I would honestly want to play with them. That's how
I know, she'd
I
like
am.
start a babysitting service on vacation. It's
So
like,
we just thought it'd be fun to like meet other couples, and we did. It was really fun.
yeah, we had a blast.
We met someone or another couple who got married on August 28th too.
Yeah.
They were on their honeymoon. It was cute.
That's right.
But basically, it was just a place for like anniversaries, couples. All the doors had like a little. I don't know if we have a photo. I hope we do.
Yeah.
If so, we'll
think
put
we
it
do,
up.
yeah, for sure.
But it was just basically said like happy honeymoon or
Happy anniversary.
happy anniversary.
Yeah.
It was so cute. And all inclusive. I literally every time I talk about it, I'm like, I want to go back tomorrow.
Yeah.
It was so fun. The weather was perfect. It was so hot, which I love. It was like
Me, not so much. But.
yeah, Alan not so much. But the good news is there were so many pools. You literally we would hang out in the pool.
Yeah.
And
I'm sorry, was
like,
I telling the story or were you telling the story? Okay. So I'll pick up from here, thank you.
I cannot keep my mouth closed.
I know, and I'm gonna talk really slow too, just to
I
kinda
know,
irritate.
Alan, you know
So,
I hate that.
We got there on a Friday?
Okay, stop, no one cares.
Okay. Alright, yeah.
You're
Alright,
very
fine.
funny.
But the resort was cool because every single night they had an event. Like whether it was like some African stunt team or we had the silent disco. If you guys have never done a silent disco, there's going to be a video there. Picture right there. That was
So
probably
fun.
one of the coolest things that I've ever done. And
Explain
for those,
it.
yeah, for those of you who don't know what a silent disco is, so basically everybody gets a set of headphones and there's 3 channels, and the resort provides they have their 3 DJs, right? There's the blue DJ, the green DJ, and the red DJ. And basically what that means is there's different stations, color stations on your headsets, and everybody puts them on, and depending on your headset, you know, somebody can be listening to like salsa music, and another person's listening to Bruno Mars, and the other one is listening to what was
like
it?
Britney Spears.
Yeah, Britney Spears, or
like a sing-along or something, you know, when
Yeah.
you're like belting it out.
yeah. So, but you have your headset on, so you can't you would take it off at points, and it's like either dead quiet and everyone's just dancing, you know, you're looking at someone and they're break dancing, and then over here they're doing salsa, and over there they're slow dancing. Like there's so many different channels, 3 different channels, but like so many different types of music that it was just so much fun to see. And then, yeah, like you said, am I bored?
You truly are not. I think I'm just tired.
You're annoying.
I'm sorry.
If I'm making you guys bored too, just dislike the video now. My goodness.
No, you're really not. You're really not. I'm so sorry.
Alright, I'm done storytelling. Basically, this year was great.
No.
Oh.
It was. Come on, no, keep going. Okay, it was. Yeah, that was probably the best part. But they had like so many different shows. Obviously. Okay, right. That was a fake yawn.
Whatever.
Obviously, a ton of different food. You could literally just go and get like one of everything and then just walk out. Because also like the tipping is included. It's crazy. But I think we still tipped though, even though I don't think you're supposed to, but whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like it's nice. Anyways.
I think for me the highlight was we had like pool volleyball, like team pool volleyball that like obviously I'm super competitive, so that was my one of my highlights, probably my top moment or top thing about the honeymoon was the sports aspect. I'm sorry, I was really interrupted, so
Shut up.
I'm just gonna pick up. So yeah, volleyball was my highlight, and if I had to pick Alyssa's highlight of the thing, she's a fat ass and she loves the cream puffs.
Oh my gosh!
I mean,
Alan,
we've
why
yelped
did you even
daily.
mention this?
We've gone to so many different places.
Oh,
it really was just
my
like
heart.
a donut, a dough donut with like, what was it called? It was like a baker's filling, or
It was like cream and whipped cream mixed. I'm not kidding. If anyone has any cream puffs that they love, I need you to send them to me. It's like I have this thing with dessert. I don't know what it is. His brother, I almost said brother-in-law. No, my brother-in-law. His brother always makes fun of me because he used to like do keto and everything, and I would always get into crack. I literally am obsessed with dessert. So they had these cream puffs. It's like, it was literally a coffee shop. You could go get a latte, a really good latte, a cream puff, whatever you wanted. And you just go in, show up, and you don't even have to pay. It's literally,
I know, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. It was so cool. So I got a cream puff every day. I would like practically cry. They were so good.
Yeah. But we only really got them like the last couple days, right? I don't think we knew about that place
yeah,
until
like I don't think we got them every day.
Yeah.
But it was one of those things where I'm like, I feel sick, but like I needed to eat another.
Yeah.
It was bad. They were so good though.
They
oh my
so
gosh,
good.
Please someone send me a good bakery.
All right, so we're gonna wrap it up here because this girl's
coffee.
just yawning in my face, and
No, I'm not.
I hate that.
I was yawning when I was talking.
I don't know.
That's his pet peeve. I don't know why. I heard it's a breathing thing, so maybe I'm not getting enough oxygen.
Yeah, it's because
I'm
you're talking so much.
Right, so it's not anything to do with you, and I also need a coffee.
Well, follow her new YouTube channel here where she just talks for 16 hours
No one
straight.
would like that.
My goodness.
Wait, I was gonna say something else.
All right,
oh,
all right,
and there
all
was
right.
bracelet,
No more. Basically,
bracelet making.
yeah, we went on vacation, then there's bracelet making. That's awesome. All right, we're wrapping it up. No.
We're not gonna talk about our other vacations.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, we don't have to.
No, that's smart. We should. All right, so then we went to Nashville, Tennessee.
My sister couldn't make it to the wedding in August. So in September, she obviously really wanted to see us. She was super bummed. And so she wanted us to come out and visit her. And she lives in Virginia. So we basically were like, okay, yeah, like let's do it. So we went to Virginia, but I used to, a long time ago, I went to Nashville, loved it, and I've always wanted to go back. And I've always wanted to bring Alan. We actually were gonna move there this year. Totally forgot to mention that as well. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was so long ago.
It was like for a hot second we had the idea.
It was like a month that we were thinking about it. Anyway, so we were gonna move to Nashville. I'm really glad we didn't because, we still had so much fun and I loved it, but I went like literally a decade ago. So it was so different. Like there's so many skyscrapers now and obviously it's built out a lot more. Not like it wasn't before. Nashville's always been a big city, but it's just really different. It doesn't have that like old-timey feel to me that I loved. And but it was still so much fun, and we just went there for a few days and then drove like 10 hours to Virginia. But it was literally the most beautiful drive. Like the whole time was just breathtaking. It was so fun.
Yeah.
And then we went and visited my sister.
All that to say, yeah, it was a pretty great year. That was a great trip.
A lot of ups, a lot of downs.
It was definitely
such a bizarre year.
Yeah, I mean, we try to make the most of it, right? With our time off of work from the car accident, the injuries. We got some trips in there that normally I don't think we would have had time for. We were just working, so
definitely going stir crazy. We were going stir crazy.
Yeah.
But
I'm going stir crazy now because she keeps interrupting me. Gosh, quiet. I'm going to put a cream puff in your mouth right now.
Please do.
I can say something.
Please do. I want a cream puff.
Oh my gosh.
We went
All right, well, let's wrap this video up so we can feed her and get her a coffee because I'm boring her.
Puff.
All right. Your year in just one sentence.
There's
how
no
was
cream puff.
All right, we're wrapping up the video so we can feed this girl because she needs something.
You're the hangry one.
Wrap up the year in one sentence. Go.
I honestly don't know. I liked what you said.
Just try one sentence.
I liked what you said about the fun
No,
show.
just one sentence for you. Go.
I can't. I don't like being put on the spot like that.
Okay. Well.
If you know me, you know I don't give in to peer pressure. If I've decided I don't want to do it, I won't do it.
Oh.
Alan, on the other hand, I can wiggle. There's some wiggle room. Oh.
Just not as stubborn as
do you hear my stomach?
Person. All right, well, that's it from us. Thank you for listening to this shit show.
Yeah, this was probably such a shit show.
Yeah, I don't know. Comment down below. How was your year? Hopefully it was great,
what's
filled
going
with
on?
lots of blessings and everything that you wanted for Christmas or Hanukkah.
For Christmas. I thought you were gonna say like for
your
the
birthday.
year.
Yeah, all year, whatever. Anyways, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for hanging out. That's it from us. She's annoying me, and she's hungry. So, peace. Hey, we'll see you next year, huh?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, we're ending it like that.
No.
Hey, see you next year. Peace.
No.
Yeah.